Justin, just stop talking about Christian nationalism or I'm never coming back to your page. Let me give you all a little fun fact since you can't see the writing on the wall, considering the fact we've never seen a actual faith office installed inside the government. During World War II in Germany, it was not the atheist or the unreligious that allowed the Nazis to rise to power. No, it was the very Christianity that allowed the Nazis to rise to power. Do you know one of the first things that the mustache man was able to do with the Christianity was he said we needed to combat anti-Christian bias. Very interesting that that's the same executive order that Donald Trump signed with we need to combat anti-Christian bias and install a faith office inside the government. And even with all the mounting evidence and the writing on the wall, the German Christians continue to support the German Reich. And early Christians promoted loyalty to authoritarian rule as long as that rule was against anti-Christian bias. Didn't the faith advisor of Donald Trump also say that very thing? That if you even speak against Donald Trump, you're literally going against God himself? Didn't she say that? And as they're already doing, they will use or misuse Romans chapter 13. Obey your government, because Christianity has always been the most gullible and has always been the stepping stone to allow these individuals to rise to power. Always paved with good intentions. We need more of God inside of government. And you listen blindly to these individuals that take on the title Christian, the individuals that have preyed on the weak and the vulnerable and have created mega churches and have filled their pocketbooks full of millions and millions of dollars off continuation of the manipulation of Scripture. Just remember, everything comes with a price and a cost. What are you willing to give up? Because after you Christianize the government and you give them the power to do it, and they first go after other individuals, they're going to come for all of you. I mean, aren't you the ones screaming about megachurches and how the government has stuck their hand into their institutions with the millions of dollars that they rake in? But megachurches have allowed that corporation, because in return they get their tax exempt. Then motivational prosperity preachers are produced because it's a business. The same individuals that want you to make them rich while you suffer, but just hold on because prosperity and wealth is on the other side. Same thing that they're promoting with this government, and the government is saying we're in the golden age and it's going to be painful for a little while, but prosperity is on the other side. Knowing that those billionaires that are saying it's going to be painful for all of you, it's certainly not going to be painful for them. Because during the golden age of Rome, the wealthier got wealthier and the middle class became poor of the poor. And they began to expand territories during this time. Kind of like America saying, let's take over Canada, let's take over Greenland, let's take over Mexico, let's take over the Panama Canal. Heck, we'll even purchase part of Gaza. Let's expand. And I will never obey Romans chapter 13 or the government if it causes me to disobey God. Just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who did not bow the knee to Nebuchadnezzar, I likewise will not bow the knee to a so blatantly obvious writing on the wall fascist government that masks itself once again in Christianity. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to walk on eggshells, and I'm not here to please you. I'm here to do what God has called me to do. So if you want to leave my page, see your way out and don't let the door hit you. God bless you. Still love you.